This is Radio Freedom. It's 10 a.m. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts. You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report at the moment.
Hi.
That's close enough, stranger. We're a peaceful farm. We don't want any trouble.
It's okay. I'm friendly. Not looking to cause any trouble.
If you say so, but be warned, we're armed here, so don't try anything. Let me tell you, farming ain't easy. Out in the field all day, every day, and every minute of it spent watching your back.
What kind of crops do you grow here?
Mostly potatoes so far, but we're starting on melons. Blake Abernathy. You new to the Commonwealth?
How long has this farm been?
Generations, I'd say. How about you? Ever think...
What do you need to...
Well, my father would... You gotta have land to work. Anyone who doesn't?
What a
Word of advice,
hayseed.
though. If you do start up a farm,
11 a.m. here.
be
at
ready to
Radio
deal with the
Freedom,
raiders.
voice
Why
of
do all the hard
Minutemen.
work?
Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
What about the Minutemen?
You don't say. Last time those raiders hit us, now she's buried out back of the house. Only 21 years. So you can understand why I'm glad to hear the Minutemen are back.
We're rebuilding the Minutemen. You won't have to stand alone anymore.
Rebuilding? You don't know what a relief that is. I don't have much to offer, but those raiders that killed Mary, they took her locket too. It's been in Connie's family for generations. If you could get it back, it'd mean a lot to us.
This is Radio Freedom.
I took care of some raiders
Nothing
earlier.
to report.
I think I found the locket you're talking about.
You serious? That's whatever the Minutemen need,
You're tuned
you
to
can count on
Radio
us.
Freedom.
We got a decent workshop here, and Connie's sure to go leaner on her prices after what you've done.
Repeating.
Someone sure was thorough when it came to proper defenses.
Must have spent a whole case of ammo holding this site.
cavalry's arrived. And it looks like they sent in the big guns.
Why did the Brotherhood send it here?
We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Who's Elder Maxon?
Maxon is the commander of this division of the Brotherhood of Steel. He's the model of what every Brotherhood soldier hopes to become. If we're going to war, I can promise you that he'll be leading the charge. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station.
Can't believe Maxon brought the Prydwen here. Those energy readings we picked up must have been more important than I thought.
Yeah, wherever it was really stirred up.
You can
all
relax
Hornet's
now.
Nest.
Reinforcements have
Looks like it's
arrived.
gonna be a full-scale war.
Which means we better prep this place in case someone smarter than a pack of barrels decides we're a target.
Taking this bird for a spin, then?
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the local. The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. I wish everyone down there believed in our cause. But they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. They'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
perhaps now would be a good time to speak.
Dance.
There's Lancer Captain Kells. Follow me. There's Lancer Captain Kells. Follow me. Lancer Captain Kells. Follow me.
What's up, Codsworth?
So gracious, Mom. I do appreciate it. I've always had such admiration for you and your family. You and Sir... simply just walk. So you can imagine the distress. I searched but found no... And when you returned... But the news... Believe me when I...
You're getting pretty mushy for a...
Mushy... In such a... In my 200 years... But you...
Thank you.
No thanks, Ned. I truly... But now, not enough. Let's get back to...
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted. Welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I field promoted her to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor her entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request. Place the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Pridman and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin. So, you're the one Paladin Dance has taken under his wing.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit. I've read Paladin Dance's report. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
What exactly is you?
I'm not at liberty to... Elder Maxon will be addressing... Now, was there any...
Not even a hint? Come on.
Look, all I can tell you is that we're here directly in response to the data that Dance's recon team provided us. Beyond that, you'll just... Now dispense with the question. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck if you have any question.
Can you tell me any...
Elder Maxon is... Without his tenacity, in a mere decade, he's an inspiration to... Is there anything else?
Yeah. Where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power armor. Until Elder Maxon grant... Anything else?
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder Maxon's address, after which he wishes to speak with you. Anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you... Dismissed.
Enough.
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon is holding his address inside the command deck.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute's scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their sins are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam! Our vertibirds should give us the air superiority we need to win this war.
I care about them, you know.
Elder Maxon?
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
Care about them?
The Brotherhood is here to prevent a war by starting one of our own.
No.
The difference is, our war won't reduce civilization to ashes.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance, seeing as he's one of my most respected, therefore, from this and befitting your title, we're granting you.
Only a knight?
The Brotherhood maintains a strict hierarchy. Paladin is several ranks above knight, and it took with your continued loyalty to them. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin in my staff, welcome aboard the Pridwins.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on now. Congratulations on the promotion. So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work
Paladin
ahead of us,
Dance.
brother.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
He's a very dedicated...
Of course he does. I just hope you...
Enough.
Not to put too fine a point on it.
Blah, blah, blah. So, what's all this about you being my sponsor?
Elder Maxon is understandably particular when it comes to new recruits. He believes in order to keep the Brotherhood strong, we have to bond as brothers. As your sponsor, it's my duty to travel with you throughout the Commonwealth. That's why I'm so concerned.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. In order to be an effective part of the team, since I've been officially assigned to you as your...
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding. There's a wealth of technology just waiting to be discovered out here.
There. Try it now.
Nothing.
Human-looking Sims?
I'm supposed to
The worst.
report 10 minutes
They
ago.
hide in plain sight.
Can't fix it.
I can fix it.
Proctor Ingram.
You're the one who
So,
decided to take
you're
your
the
way
new
through a
recruit I
fire.
heard about. Not what I was expecting.
There it is. Thanks, brother. I owe you.
What were you expecting?
The last batch of recruits we took on were wastelanders. Dirty, beat. They were desperate and looking for an... Anyway, since you came... My name's Ingram. And this lovely little grease pit is where you'll use... If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone hay...
Is this where I get...
Ha! Let's see... I just fixed up a pretty decent T-60. It's sitting in Bay 3. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry.
You feel like telling me how you ended up?
That's a little personal.
Whatever. Most people in your condition would have given up. Can I hear your story?
Sure. What the hell? I was fighting with the Brotherhood in the Capital Wasteland. Worked at a staging area for the power armor troops. Our position was along a ridge line overlooking the battle.
Enough. Who were you fighting?
Super mutants. The damn things had ranked. To make a long story short, sheared most of the cliff right off. If I hadn't been test piloting one of the power...
It's a miracle.
Nope. Just... And I wouldn't call having both of your legs crushed. Anyway, if you need any work done on your power armor... Now if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
You know those synths with the plastic faces? They creep me the heck out.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep... If you need to stock up on some...
Wait, buy them?
Since someone dropped a whole bunch of bombs,
Enough.
keeping the Brotherhood supplied. The good news is by having it... I'm mostly interested in... Of course, if you...
What sort of
Oh, no. It just involves a... And since I'm stuck, after you're done with it... In the meantime, if you ever need any...
If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow
Excuse me,
him to the
Dr.
gates of
Tegan.
hell,
Remember,
I'd be the
come
first one to
find me
kick
when
them
you're
all.
done meeting the rest of the crew.
Carry food with you, or you'll end up eating some pretty questionable things to stay alive.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
What are you doing with...
I suppose I could...
Which books contain...
Technical volumes, repair manuals, design... That's why I consider every...
Shut up. Makes sense to get rid of the...
Well, since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew. You were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
What exactly is...
Simply put, saves us from...
Maybe I could lend it.
That would be... As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memo. I'm authorized to... And if you wish to... In any event.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
What kind of medical exam? I feel fine.
There's nothing to be alarmed about. It's my responsibility. I'm going to ask you a serious... First question. As a child...
There wasn't that much radiation.
Before the bombs, you were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your record.
No.
Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Honestly, I don't remember.
Well, you don't appear. Third question. Have you ever had sexual relations with...
Those species aren't my type.
Good. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I see no reason to prevent you. If you ever need medical...
Whatever. Cade.
Something I can do for you, soldier?
Yeah.
Well, to fix the problem.
Took one chem to...
There's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's more... And that's that. Anything else bothering you?
No.
Sounds good.
Delta sequence initiated. Completion time 14 minutes.
Synths replacing humans with patterns. Plain to see.
Technical meeting.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prigwitz crew, are you ready for your next assignment, sister?
What sort of assignment?
The kind of assignment. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there. Wipe out everything. Understood?
What are these shells?
The Fat Man launcher is an essential part of the Brotherhood arsenal. It's a miniature nuclear payload in a man-portable format. A squad of troops armed with one of these. If you ever have the pleasure of firing one, don't fire one of them in close quarters. Is that enough to go on?
Super mutants?
Super mutants are no better. They're a reminder of man's folly whether it's using biochemistry to manipulate you. As members of the Brotherhood. So...
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to happen.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate.
Now, we have a vertibird on. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong. Dismissed.
Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights. Hightail it back to the prison for repairs.
Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris here.
Someone there! Go! Find them! Humans!
Sweet.
Well, that's a skill they don't teach you in camp.
Yes.
This area's obviously been abandoned for quite some time. Safety off. Whoever or whatever created this mess might still be around. Got anything interesting for me today? This area seems to be in disarray. This is recent.
I hear something. that? Someone there. Who's that today?
Radiation. Now. Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate Stu?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend. So when you ask if I hate these monstrosities,
Blah,
I've been
blah.
fighting for years, trying to put a stop.
Enough.
I've seen what these super mutants do to people. It would be Look.
Don't apologize.
Thank you, sister. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up. Dismissed.
Paladin,
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
I just want to trade a few things.
Very well. Help you.
Farming's as honest work gets.
I knew it would end this way.
When I grow up, I'm gonna have my own farm and make other people do all the work.
Iron Maiden's out to an early lead, but Piece of Junk's right behind. It's neck and neck. This race is really heating up.
You should head back to the Pridwood. I'll take care of the shells. And the mess.
It's another great day out here at the track. She's in the camp. Call in the bots. Turn 'em